All right, y'all. I I probably start doing like all these intros and things like that down the line. Don't really didn't feel like it. Um, and maybe I never will. Uh, but this is something that's very personal to me, and honestly, I hope that it does get out. I want to preface this and put out a disclaimer, so to speak. Um, so that people don't think that it's a hating type of thing uh, or nothing like that. But I just want to give you all my experience on last night. Last night at Vanderbilt Stadium, um, I went to Beyonce and Jay Z's concert on Run Tour. And I will also preface this by saying that, I've been following Beyonce since I, I'm I might look like a kid on the phone. I guess we don't call this the phone. But anyway, on the video. However, I am very grown. And, ever since she came out with Destiny's Child and stuff like that, I've been following them for a long time. Um, and then there was a piece of time that, all the breakup and stuff, when all of that first happened, um, I was of age to know what the hell was going on. Okay. With that being said, she's very talented, and I did enjoy the concert. And what I am trying to figure out, which is the point of this video, is is the situation that happened outside directly dealing with Jay Z and Beyonce's requests, or is it that of the stadium? Which I've been trying to figure out and do a little bit of research. Excuse me, y'all. I'm getting over a cold, so excuse me. I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm gonna let y'all already know this. So we get there, and I had a small clutch, which was probably like my arrow is right there, like that, babe. And I had some badass shoes, y'all. Badass romper. Didn't even kind of look like a romper. It was cute, y'all. And unfortunately, I can't show you the pictures because my phone worked perfectly fine until I went to the concert and came out. And all of a sudden, my phone won't charge. So now I got to take my phone down there to the Samsung place to get my phone back working because I didn't want to do a master reset and lose all the footage. So my next video will be some of that footage along with some reviews that I want to do. But furthermore, we're out there and small clutch, Louis Vuitton clutch, shoes in it, two shoes, folded up like this, flats, folded up like this in it. My ID, I think I am a smoker. I had like 4 cigarettes up in there, 3 cigarettes up in there, um, and maybe my car key at the bottom. And we stood in line for like an hour, which made sense. Of course, it was Beyonce and Jay Z. It was gonna be a ton of people. Really did not annoy me whatsoever. It made sense, complete sense. And then after that 45 minutes to an hour that we were there, we approach. An older white lady comes. She takes out a goddamn thing like this. Hold on. Goddamn thing. Oh wait, one of my kids drew on that. But I'm just gonna use this as an example. She takes a goddamn thing like this. She puts my purse to it, and my purse comes like where my thumb is. My purse comes this much past it, and the bitch says you can't take it in. So I'm like, what the hell? I got the smallest damn purse. So I look to my motherfucking left, which it might look like I'm looking to my goddamn right. I don't know. Don't get me on that because I'm still fucking pissed and I can't even think logically on this. But I looked to my goddamn left and it was a big ass table with a whole bunch of purses on there. People had purses laying on the floor. My God, just leaving their shit. And I'm like, what the hell going on? So she tells us, um, she's like, you have to put your purse right here. And when you come out, you can retrieve your purse. So I'm like, okay, do we get a ticket? Whatever. No, security is around here. Nobody is allowed to come here without describing their bag properly and da 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 da. You're not going down the line. Okay, boom. Now that made me uncomfortable, and I'm like, I hope a bitch don't peek up underneath the damn table and see I put my shit all the way up underneath the table. Everybody was smacking that shit on top. My shit was all up underneath the damn table, right? So then, go to the concert. It's bomb, and I will. As soon as I get my phone together, I will show y'all clips of it. Honestly, I did have a good time. Not being a super beehive fan or whatever, but I always admire her. I mean, like she good. She can sing and she dance and swing her weave back and forth, her wig. Um, and Jay Z did amazing and everything. So I enjoyed that. We come outside. We ask where do we go to retrieve the bag, and the bitch stands right there and tells me, no, maintenance took out the trash already. That's exactly how she did it, y'all. Maintenance took out the trash already. And I'm like, where the fuck is my goddamn Louis at? Now, I get pulled away because I was about to pop off and there was too many Nashville, Davidson County police out there. And I wasn't trying to go to jail last night after the damn Beyonce concert. But let me tell you this. The reason why I'm making this video is that I saw multiple bags out there. The fact that mine was a Louis Vuitton, really, I love Louis Vuitton, but it's really not the bottom line of it. When I received that purse, my husband was deployed, and I was pregnant with our son, which was our third child, and he was unable to come. Uh, excuse me, y'all. He was unable to come home for the birth. So basically, we were able to set it up to where he was on Skype, and that's how he saw our son. We didn't know what we were having. We already had two girls, and we were hoping for a boy. I didn't find out the sex, and it ended up being a boy. And when I came home from the hospital, um, which he was still deployed in Afghanistan, uh, there was a lot of packages, and my neighbors noticed that I was gone for a couple days, and they thought I went back to back home for a few, well, like the weekend. But in all honesty, I was in the hospital having my son. But they were watching out for my packages. One of my neighbors came and got it, my trustworthy neighbor in that neighborhood at the time, and came and got it and came back over and said, you had these packages coming, and my husband had sent me all these bags and linen and all this stuff. He had ordered all this stuff for me, like bought all this stuff and shipped it to me because he couldn't be with me when I had our child. That bag means more than the label. um, Everybody knows marriage is not easy, and we went through our hard times to where we didn't even know if we were going to make it, you know. But that bag meant something to me, just like the other things that he gave me when he was deployed. You know, like on Mother's Day when he was deployed, and just oh boom, flowers at the door and gifts and things like that. You know, he always did that. So that's the sentimental value of that loss to me. And I would hope that someone either at Vanderbilt Stadium would do something about this. If there's anyone else out there who lost their property, please say something. Because it was absolutely ridiculous. Like, I felt robbed. I didn't see any signs. I didn't see anything. We're all like bunched up. Nothing was organized on the outside. It was barely organized on the inside. Eventually, it got itself together on the inside. But you know, I know Beyonce is not going to. I know you said Nashville, I love you. You know, if you're an entertainer, that's what you say when you go to cities. And I know she might not. specifically deal with this, or maybe it might happen all over the place. I don't know, or maybe they have a certain detail that makes the people do this at certain at venues or whatever. I don't know what it is, but what I do know is that it's wrong to take someone's property. What you should do is have organized lines in which people are going based upon where their seating is at, so they're not all shit in their head and don't know where the hell to go. And secondly, you need to have someone, if a young lady has a purse, um, get a flashlight, look in it the same way that we do at the club. You don't take somebody's stuff like that. That purse right there, my husband can go and buy it, like he was saying to me, like, Nay, I bought you that purse or whatever. I ordered that purse for you when I was in Afghanistan. I couldn't be home. And I'm like, yeah, it's replaceable. I understand that, but the sentimental value of it, it'll never be a purse like that again. Even if he gives me another one just like it, it'll never be that one. And that's what he was saying. He give me another one, which is okay. But, but don't do that. Like, you don't just take people's property like that. So we can stand in that line for an hour, come get our purses stolen. Popcorn, nachos, and two drinks is $44. Um, watch you for 2 hours, then scuttle our way out. It take us 30 minutes to get out to where we need to go to get back to our vehicle. 20 minutes. It wasn't 30 minutes. It was like 20 minutes because everybody's scuttling. Like, where do we need to go to get back to our car and things of that nature. But the bottom line is, I don't think that's right. I think that if a guy can come in there with a wallet, a woman should be able to come in there with a purse. I ain't saying, bitch, if you come in there with a duffel bag, I'm gonna be looking at your ass sideways. But you come out there with your nicest and your cutest purse and stuff like that. You part of a beehive. You want to be cute. You want to be flying stuff to come up in there. You should not have to deal with that. And hopefully somebody hear this, they'll pass it on. And I'm just really disappointed. Like, I'm sad about it. I know that, I mean, it's a purse, but when you think about the fact that the way that I got that purse from, my husband serving this country, not being able to be there with myself and our two girls, not being able to be there for the birth of his son physically, and still taking into account that he wants to gift me something like that means the world to me. I took that personally everywhere. I don't care if I had a big bag. That little clutch would be in that purse for me. I carry it everywhere. And for them to just take it and a bitch to call it trash is terrible. So do hashtag Vanderbilt Stadium trash. I want us to do some reviews and stuff because I know I've been behind and I've been having phone trouble and stuff like that. Like, my phone is half broke. I gotta go to AT&T tomorrow. So excuse me for venting, but anybody who knows somebody, do hashtag Vanderbilt Stadium trash and find out if you have a lot of subscribers, because I only have like 70 some subscribers. But if you see this and you have more people, or you know somebody who was down here or someone who went to the concert, say something, tag me in it, okay? Put exquisite hair up in there, because they need to be giving us some type of retribution for this. Who just goes to a concert and get their purses stolen? It's ridiculous. But we'll holler. We'll holler. I'll try to get myself together and knock out like 3 reviews tomorrow. And then we'll come on tomorrow. Some come on. Do some come on tomorrow? Whatever. If some come on, I'll do that too. So I'll get caught up. But I love y'all. Peace and love. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. I know I was rambling, but I'm still really upset about my bag. But I know it'll be alright. So I'll holler at y'all later. Make sure you put on that notification bell, because I'm going to have to catch up and pump some videos out quick. So I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all and have a blessed weekend, and stay tuned for the videos on tomorrow. Peace.